Feeling drained, overwhelmed, and just plain done? You might be experiencing burnout. Hey everyone, it's Melanie. Today's video is all about burnout, what it is and what we can do about it. I'll be covering all my top tips and tricks to help you get out of burnout mode and get on track to living your best life. Stick around and learn how to not only recognize burnout, but to overcome it. So, what exactly is burnout? Some people watching this may have never heard this term. And for some of you, this may be all too familiar. Burnout isn't just feeling tired. It's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged or excessive stress. It occurs when you feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to meet constant demands. What are the top signs of burnout? They are mental, emotional, and physical signs of burnout. Some mental symptoms to look out for are difficulty concentrating, forgetfulness, and negative thinking. Emotional burnout signs can look like irritability, mood swings, and feelings of hopelessness. Fatigue, frequent illness, and changes in how much or how little you want to eat are physical signs. When does burnout occur? And what brings it on? Well, burnout can happen in any area of your life, but is most often associated with your work. A heavy workload filled with long, exhausting hours and unrealistic deadlines is a surefire way to bring on problems. Feeling like you have no control over your work schedule or assignments, or having too many responsibilities at work can be frustrating. Some people get up every day and enter into a toxic work environment, complete with negative colleagues, no support, and a hostile work culture. I used to work with someone who was bullying me. And when I went to my manager to explain what was going on and to please do something about it, she promoted my bully to supervisor and told me to speak to her if I needed anything. Yeah, that didn't work. They lost a great employee, and I know now bullying doesn't end in high school. Caring for a sick family member or caring for a child can be both mentally and physically draining. Being a parent is tough on all levels. I struggle daily with trying to do my best as a mother, and I know a lot of moms out there can relate. Dealing with conflict, a divorce, or the death of a loved one can definitely lead to burnout. The financial stress of being in debt or trying to make ends meet can be super stressful as well. Other factors that can make burnout even worse include lack of sleep, poor diet, and lack of exercise. First, you must recognize and acknowledge burnout. Admit that what you're feeling is real. Don't ignore the signs. The second thing is to prioritize self-care. Self-care is crucial. Here are some tips. There's physical self-care, and this includes getting enough sleep. You've got to prioritize your sleep. There comes a time when you realize you can't pull those all-nighters like you used to. Getting a good night's sleep is vital to your physical and mental health. I do my best when I go to bed to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day, regardless of if it's the weekend or not. I know, it's hard. Your nutrition is important too. It's probably the most important to me and crucial to feeling my best. So reduce the carbs and processed foods. Ditching highly inflammatory foods will do nothing but wonders for you and help set you up on the right track. Try to exercise regularly. Go for a daily walk or join a gym with fitness classes. I personally am a pickleball freak. And remember, always take the stairs, never the elevator or escalator, if you have the choice. Park far away from the entrance to easily add steps into your day. Some options for mental self-care are practicing mindfulness, meditating, praying, or journaling. A combination of all these is excellent. Mindfulness might be one of my biggest struggles. I have to really work at being in the present moment, noticing what's happening around me instead of dwelling on the past or stressing about possible future scenarios. Emotional self-care would be spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, and seeking therapy if needed. And believe me, it's needed. Therapy is so good for you. If you've been on the fence about seeing a therapist, let this be your sign. Schedule that appointment and keep it. You owe it to yourself to get well. And we've got to normalize going to therapy. A third tip would be to set boundaries. This is a tough one. Get comfortable with saying no. Learn to say no to additional responsibilities and set limits on your workload. Stop overcommitting. Stop taking on all these tasks that are not your responsibility. And just say no. Stop getting involved in other people's drama and problems. You're not responsible for that either. My number 4 tip for helping get out of burnout is time management. Like my high school computer lab teacher always said, time is the world's most valuable commodity. Once it's gone, you're not getting it back. You must protect your time like Fort Knox protects our gold. Effective time management can greatly reduce your stress too. Break down tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and do the most important tasks first. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. My mother-in-law always says, inch by inch, life's a cinch. Yard by yard, it's very hard. So true. Number 5 on my list is to seek support and ask for help. Don't hesitate to talk to friends, family, or a therapist about your feelings. Sharing your experiences can be incredibly helpful. Keeping it all bottled up inside is no way to live and won't have a good outcome. Trust me, I've been there. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. So remember, it's okay to admit you're not okay and that you need to make some changes. Prioritize self-care, set boundaries, protect your time, and most of all, get the help you deserve. Seek support. Take care of yourself. If you're struggling with burnout, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Share your experiences in the comments below and let's support each other. I hope this video helped you in some way, and if it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.